everybody. In this demo series, API Lifecycle Management suggested by the MuleSoft would be developed and implemented. So in this demo series, the first part would be designing the API specification. API would be designed, stimulated, feedback would be received and validated. Once the API specification is ready, I would build the integration solution or Mule application along with unit test case and its execution. Once the building of the integration solution or Mule application is complete, I would move into the testing phase. In the testing phase, I would develop integration test cases and automated. I would develop system test cases, that is business test cases, end-to-end test cases, edge test cases, positive and negative scenarios, including all these features. I would develop a complete test case solution, and application would be tested. Finally, I would move to the next phase, that is management phase. In the management phase, I would create a continuous integration and continuous deployment. I would highlight about the monitoring and alerting present in the MuleSoft Anypoint platform, and highlight few things about the troubleshooting and managing procedures. So all the phases such as design, implementation, and management phases which are suggested by MuleSoft, that is API Lifecycle Management, would be covered as part of this demo series. The below mentioned use cases will be developed, tested, and maintained. Use case details. Use case 1. Purchase order creation. Computer manufacturer places a purchase order in seller's sales order management system. In computer manufacturer's warehouse management system, purchase order item details, goods received, receipt, inventory transaction would be created. Once all the transaction in the computer manufacturer's warehouse management system is complete, an ERP transaction would be registered. That is, an ERP payment transaction would be created. Then the computer manufacturer will perform a fund transfer to the seller. In this case, it is a chip manufacturer. Use case 2. Purchase return order creation. Computer manufacturer places a purchase return order in seller sales management system. In the computer manufacturer warehouse management system, for the registered purchase order, purchase return would be registered. Inventory transactions would be updated accordingly. Once all transaction in warehouse management system is complete, an ERP reverse payment transaction would be registered, followed by receipt transaction creation. From the seller, a fund transfer to computer manufacturer would be performed. Use case 3. Sales order creation. Customer, computer doctor, places a sales order in computer manufacturer warehouse management system. In the computer manufacturer warehouse management system, sales order item details, delivery order, and inventory transaction would be created. Once all the transaction in the computer manufacturer warehouse management system is complete, an ERP receipt transaction would be created. Then the customer will perform a fund transfer to the seller. In this case, customer is computer doctor and seller is computer manufacturer. Use case 4. Sales return order creation. Customer, computer doctor, places a sales return order in computer manufacturer warehouse management system. In the computer manufacturer's warehouse management system, for the registered sales order, a sales return would be created. Inventory transaction would be updated accordingly. Once all the transaction in the warehouse management system is complete, an ERP reverse receipt transaction would be registered, followed by a payment transaction creation. From the computer manufacturer, a fund transfer to the customer, that is computer doctor, would be performed. Let me quickly show the involved application. The first application is chip manufacturer sales order system. In this application, only active sales order, completed sales order were present. The active return orders and completed return orders were created. Regarding the sub-menu, only dashboard was present. Sales order, return orders, and logout buttons were created. APIs or web services were not present to interact with the integration solution. API and web services were created. Let me quickly create a sales order. This is the form for creating the sales order. Here, order paid status and order type were not present. Since two new modules has been incorporated, these two fields has been incorporated. So with this information, I would be creating the sales order. So the sales order is created and it is reflecting in this active sales order. If I go to the sales order, module, it is also reflecting here. So let me create a return sales order. With these details, I would be creating the return sales order. So I am in the active return sales order module, active return orders module, and here the item is reflected. So this is about the chip manufacturer sales order management system. So the second application is computer doctor purchase order management system. It has a supplier module, product module, and through this module we can add the product. Through product details module we can search a product. Through purchase product we can place an order for a product. Through return purchase product order module we can create a return purchase order. Only until purchase order only until the purchase order modules were present. Additionally, return purchase order were created. Many changes to the database fields and regarding database were updated. API or web services were not created, and these are created for interacting with the integrated solution. Let me quickly search for a product and the product details. This is the search result. I'm creating a purchase order through purchase product module. This is the information message saying that the order is created. Here, the sales order ID, delivery order ID, and inventory transaction ID are empty because the solution is not yet integration solution is not yet developed or integrated with the web services. Similar way, we can create a return purchase order through this module. So the third application is computer manufacturer warehouse management system. Here we have sales. This is the details about the sales order. This is the details about the sales return, and this is related to delivery order. If a sales order is placed, here count will be increased. Similar way for purchase order, purchase return, and goods received. These three comes under one group, and this three comes under one group. So our main focus will be sales and purchase order. Both are under our scope. These are the various graphs which are displayed. Here, this is the product group. The product group hardware has 239 sales order and 145 purchase order. These are the latest sales order details. These are the latest purchase order details. This is the graph about the inventory stock for the Dell laptops. These are the data stock present in various warehouses. This is the detail about the inventory transaction. For each and every inventory transaction, a record would be placed here. So the challenges faced in this application was all were dummy data. Data was not flowing between the modules. API was resolved. API a login issue which was resolved. The next involved application is ERP application. Here, using the in the voucher module, in the receipt voucher, a receipt voucher will be created and the data will reflect in the receipt report module. In the payment voucher module, if a payment is created, it will reflect under the payment report module. This is the ERP application of computer manufacturers. This is the banking application. Here, this is the bank account of a computer doctor and details are as follows. So here all the transaction, debit, credit, fund transfer will be reflected here. So these are all the involved application. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.